NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
And now the New York Knicks starters. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Hart in at the 4. Kick by Bridges. Takes the 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Giddey the pass to Vucevic. And stolen by Anunoby. Inside. Hart finds Anunoby. Brunson outside. New York moving it around. For 3, Bridges. Rebound by the Bulls.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Pass to Buzelis. Giddey with it. 6 to shoot. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. Drills the three-pointer.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Anunoby kicks to Hart. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Hart's got 6.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Nailed from three-point land.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
To the left wing. Vucevic down low. Defended by Towns. So, Stan, let me take you back to the 95-96 NBA season. It was your first year as an NBA assistant. And, of course, the Bulls winning 72 games in that season. Unbelievable.
They were incredible, but one of my great memories in that season, the day of the trade deadline, we sent out 5 guys, brought in 5 new guys. We had to play the Bulls that night. Only one of those players made it in. We had only 8 guys available, some guys who had hardly played for us. Rex Chapman had an unbelievable game, and we beat Michael Jordan's Bulls on that night.
Oh, what a great story. Bounce pass to Chua. And Towns gets it to go.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
Let's send it out to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. David?
We talked about facing a point guard like Jalen Brunson, and he told me Jalen's got a great sense for angles and knows how to attack if anyone's out of position. You have to stay disciplined on defense. Of course, Brunson will be the focus of their attention tonight. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Smith checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. Dosunmu, he is checked in for Josh Giddey. And Jones subbed in for Lonzo Ball.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Brunson the pass to McBride. Towns a screen on White. Rebound by Smith.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Brunson scanning the floor. 11 seconds left here in the opening quarter. The three sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Knicks lead by 3. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Dosunmu is out there with Jones. And it's Smith. Then it's Williams. And it's Giddey in at the 3. Out to the right wing. Payne finds Bridges. Robinson a screen on Giddey. Bridges passes to Robinson. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Anunoby, he's checked in for Payne.
Next substitution, number 8.
Bulls trail by 5. Smith with a screen on Anunoby. Giddey, solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Giddey's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Smith against Robinson. Pass to Bridges. Now McBride. Still without a basket. And again, it's New York. Here we are, Stan, seeing more and more great international players in the NBA. And you've had a chance to coach some of the good ones as well.
Well, yeah, look, Kevin, you're right about the league now. We see every year, it seems like, the MVP is an international player. I had Hedo Turkoglu as a big part of what we did in Orlando.
Yes.
Was a most improved player in the league one year and a key part of our team that made it to the finals. 6'10", highly skilled, very versatile guy. There are great players coming from everywhere in the world.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the help.
Timeout.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Patrick Williams. Whitey's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jones. Towns, he's checked in for the Knicks. Jalen Brunson comes in for Mikal Bridges. The fans at the Bulls games are in very good company because Don C is in the crowd. In fact, guys, I'm wearing some of his stuff tonight. How you like the drip?
One of Chicago's premier streetwear designers, from shoes to hats. His styles have definitely made a mark on the league.
1:49 left to play here in the second quarter. Outside, Towns. And out of bounds, the Bulls will take it. Jones checked in for Chicago.
Checking into the game for your Bulls.
1:39 left here in the second. Outside, White. Pass to Vucevic. Outside, Ball. Here's Buzelis, and it's all evened up. Buzelis has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Anunoby outside. Now, here's Achua. Pass to Brunson. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Oh, great make by Brunson. That guy plays way bigger than his size.
For the Knicks, Josh Hart comes in for Achua, and it's Bridges in for Miles McBride. And Vucevic kicks to White. Outside, Ball. Vucevic a screen on Brunson. Ball with the bucket.
And no doubt the release point is a bit unorthodox in terms of Ball's shooting technique, but man, can he slingshot it home from deep.
Anunoby passes to Hart. And Anunoby slams it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Ball finds Vucevic. Over Towns. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist from Ball. Vucevic has got 4 this quarter. New York trailing.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Vucevic. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Knicks. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Josh Giddey.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
On the court for the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. And Vucevic kicks to Giddey. Puts up a 3. Knicks with the rebound. Towns with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. Pass to Bridges. Towns a screen on White. Bridges misses. Chicago trailing. Down low. And White with the stuff.
Explosive move by White, going right up to the rim.
Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. Out to Bridges. Here's Towns. Hits the target from 18 feet. Towns has got his second bucket of the night.
Silky smooth there from the mid-range. Cat's mechanics on that jump shot are excellent.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. Highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck, the breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Hart the pass to Brunson. Rebounded by Vucevic.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Pass to Buzelis. Picked by Vucevic. Jacks up a 3. Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hart, no good.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
On the wing, Giddey. We've got 1:28 left to play in the third. Outside, Ball. Three-pointer. Good on the three-point shot. And now a 4-point Chicago lead.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Buzelis. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Achua's checked in. Pass to Vucevic. Outside, ball. Beyond the arc. The three-pointer is right on target. Ball's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bulls.
And Ball has tremendous confidence in that shot. As soon as the pass hits his hands, he's ready to pull up.
Towns kicks to Bridges. Offline from the top of the key.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
White finds Williams. Williams sets a screen for Giddey. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul. So for the Bulls. Smith checked in for Vucevic. Dosunmu comes in for Lonzo Ball. And Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey. Then for the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Miles McBride comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Payne in for Jalen Brunson. Jones, no luck. Payne looking around over Jones. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that.
It's been all about Lonzo Ball for the Bulls. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Trey Jones out there with Dosunmu. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Jalen Smith. And it's Williams at the 4-man position.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Here's Towns. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
And we just saw Cat at his best, pounding the paint, finishing near the rim.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Kobe White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And Ball subbed in for Trey Jones. And then for New York, Josh Hart, he's checked in for Precious Achiuwa. Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. Now, with the game in the balance, Coach told his team to play loose. Don't overthink it. We got this far playing our game, and we can win the same way. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Bulls lead by 3.
A load inside. Vooch knows how to use that size to get where he wants.
Brunson from long distance.
And that was the right call. Look, when you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Offensive rebound. Vucevic with the bucket.
Look at that shot. Vucevic not afraid to carry the weight, so to speak, in a tough situation. The team knows they can rely on him.
Brunson finds Towns. Towns over Vucevic, and Towns the bucket on the assist from Brunson. Towns has got it all tied up now for the Knicks. Pass to Vucevic. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And the key for Vucevic is remaining aggressive. And when he does that, this guy can dominate.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
Ball the pass to Vucevic. That one does not go. It puts him at 5 for 9 from the field. The Knicks have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Pass to Vucevic. Shots over Towns. Got it.
Because of that refined offensive skill set, Vucevic can be a dependable scoring option late in game.
.36 seconds left in the fourth. Brunson against Ball. Brunson, no good.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Josh Giddey.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Great work at the line under pressure. They're that much closer to putting this game away.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Brunson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Nerves never show through. Brunson as calm and cool as they come down the stretch.
That one falls for Brunson. Here's White. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. Here's New York.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Absolutely need a 3 here.
And it's Brunson missing. And there's the goal on Karl Anthony Towns. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
Here's Anunoby. Off target from 3-point range. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
First personal foul. 5th team foul.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
Misses. And so it's Chicago winning this one. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
thinking about that very same thing. These guys want to test each other tonight, and you wonder, whoever gets the best of the other guy, will that elevate the next couple weeks of play for them in terms of their confidence? So a big man battle. Let's keep a close eye on it.
Here are the five for Philadelphia. They've got Joel Embiid, George out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Maxey, and it's Grimes in a two-guard. Back to Lillard. The three is up. Fires in the triple.
And Lillard wasting no time getting three back.
Now Philadelphia with it. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, he voiced how crucial it is to make sure that his defense doesn't allow him any breathing room. He told me, quote, Maxey can get hot in a hurry, so we can't afford to give him open looks. And with his speed, we definitely want to limit his opportunities in the open court. We'll see if the defense can slow his pace, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Kuzma, rise, and fire.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Up top, George, defended by Kuzma. George's shot is off. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
Now here's Maxey. Outside Oubre. Launches it. Gets the 3 to fall.
Nice to see Oubre step up and do that.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Lillard finds Antetokounmpo. To the middle. Here's Lopez. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Oubre. Misses the 3. Minute 32 left to play in the first. Maxey against Lillard. And he drops it in from the low post. Lillard's got his second basket of the night.
And Dame Lillard with tremendous concentration there.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Sims, he's checked in for Lopez. Portis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Trent, he's checked in for Kuzma. And it's Porter Jr. in for Prince. And rejected.
The timing from Porter Jr. on the rejection, you couldn't ask for better defense from him.
And here's Lillard. 5 points in the game. Portis outside. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
It just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Maxey surveys. And he lobs it up. Boy, left it right in the sweet spot with the lob. Nicely done.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. Pass to Portis. Here's Sims. Lillard with the ball. Jacks up a 3. Sinks it from distance. Lillard's got 8 points.
And one of the quickest triggers. Lillard says, now you see it, now you don't.
There's 18 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Maxey. Still no points. Just 5 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks it down from distance.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for Milwaukee. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
But I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. That's a big difference maker.
So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. We've got Edwards. Butler out there with Joel Embiid. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. Screen by Embiid. Here's McCain. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
And it's Porter with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Portis the screen. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, he's a menace in the paint. Antetokounmpo.
And I like that. Giannis slowing down just a little bit, in control there.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing stop the other team's best player.
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you.
Taking a 2-shot.
He misses the free throw. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
Lopez, he's checked in for the Bucks. Prince comes in for Green. Oubre, he's checked in for the Sixers. Grimes comes in for Butler.
Nice job by Porter Jr. attacking the interior, going after a close-range shot.
And here's Oubre from the arc. On target from range. Oubre's got 6.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot, but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Lopez, the screen. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Oh, the streak of Giannis.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Pass to Embiid. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Philadelphia shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
They're one of the most well-rounded players in the game. Embiid is also a top-notch trash talker, too. I mean, he knows how to get under the skin of his opponents.
Kuzma's checked in for the Bucks. Damian Lillard comes in for Porter Jr. Kuzma outside. And the three-pointer goes. Kuzma's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Pretty much no one is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Here's Embiid. Embiid in the face of tough D.
I mean, it's almost like the higher degree of difficulty on the shot, the more focused Embiid will be. Of course, as an opponent, it can be so frustrating to face a player who can score against your toughest defense.
Lillard can't get it to go. 76ers trail by 3. 4-3. Oh, nice shot by Grimes. Grimes has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Portis, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. .52 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. Lillard outside. Lopez, the screen on Maxey. Shot clock at 6. 14 feet away. Good as the jump shot falls. Lillard's got 10.
There is this old school feel about Dame's game. Even though he utilizes the 3, he'll get to the mid-range and bury those.
For 3, Maxey nails it from 3. And the 76ers lead by 1. And here in the 2nd quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Maxey against Lillard. Oh, tough shot, Lillard.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
With 1 on the clock. Not going to go that time. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Milwaukee out in front. They lead by 1. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Doc Rivers and Coach. You guys came out aggressive in the first half.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the 3rd quarter. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Taurean Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Just 2 to shoot from deep. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Grimes. Outside Maxey. Screen by Embiid. Off target from 3-point range.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. Lopez against Embiid. Pass to Lillard. Lets it fly. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Lillard's got 14 points for the game.
It doesn't take much or long for Lillard to catch fire. An incredible offensive talent.
Here's Grimes. Takes the 3. It's cleared by Damian Lillard.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And you know, Damian Lillard, a lot of his points come from the line, Brent.
Well, he does a great job of getting himself there. I think defenders are so in tune with Lillard's ability to drill you from the 3-point line. He gets around the initial guy and then into the teeth of the defense where he's very strong at attacking the rim.
Nice shot by George.
Really no spot on the floor where George can't hurt you. What a versatile scorer.
Pass to Lillard. It's Prince on the wing. No points yet. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's covered by Oubre. That's tipped. Oh, George with a steal. Fast break, Philadelphia.
That is what I'm talking about.
Wow. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Yeah, Oubre can get up. How about that one?
Kuzma outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Minute 32 left in the 3rd quarter. Embiid, a screen on Kuzma. George for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Lillard outside. Lopez with it. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Out to Lillard. Fires the 3. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got 3 assists tonight. 76ers trail by 3. Maxey passes to Embiid. To the inside. And the jam by George.
And PG just springing to the rim.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this 3rd quarter. Pass to Prince. Oubre against Antetokounmpo. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Kelly Oubre picks one up.
Almost converts despite the contact.
A different look for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Trent comes in for Kuzma. And it's Porter Jr. in for Prince.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Maxey passes to Edwards. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And he comes up with a bucket. Edwards has gotten his 2nd bucket.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Antetokounmpo with it. A big-time flush by Giannis.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. We're at the end of the 3rd quarter, and we've still got a close one. Milwaukee out in front, leading by just 2. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And here are the Sixers now, trailing by 2 on the court for Philadelphia to start the 4th. We've got Butler. Joel Embiid is out there with Edwards. And it's Yabusele in at the 4. Here's McCain. Philadelphia, the rebound. Edwards against Green. Pass to Embiid. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds now. Giannis going downhill. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Bucks lead by 4.
That's attacking the rack. Antetokounmpo on the take and muscled his way in.
Here's McCain. And another miss by Philadelphia. Milwaukee's got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Antetokounmpo outside. No good there. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. Inside. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Porter the pass to Green. Off the mark there with a 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Outside Butler. Pass to Embiid. Embiid muscles through the contact.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Allie, thank you. Here's Embiid, shoots over Lopez. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for 1. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Milwaukee?
Well, how about the work they've done from the in-between area? They are making it rain, and the storm ain't over yet.
Well, looking at this.
Whoa! Giannis with a showstopper.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Lopez. Embiid can't hit.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And he gets the bucket. And now a 5-point Milwaukee lead.
Wow, Lopez stepping up. What confidence from the big fella.
For 3, George counted from distance.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Oubre against Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Maxey. Here's Grimes. Oh, gets the 3 to fall.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Lillard against Embiid. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Fires from 14. Count it.
Tyrese Maxey lives for these moments. Loves coming through in the clutch.
Here's Lillard. It falls. And that one brings him within 1.
And that is what you need in big moments. Lillard's a strong leader with competitive drive. Bingo.
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A. The clock is theirs to burn.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From 12 feet. No good off the front rim. And the timeout called here by Doc Rivers. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Obviously not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
Kuzma outside. Oh, my! What a shot!
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Fires from way outside.
Oh,
What a play!
that's gonna count.
Are you kidding me?
Wow. Unbelievable shot.
Thanks, Allie. Great.
Tonight, RJ, these teams love sharing the wealth out there.
And you gotta love it, Kevin. As a player, it's always great to see a team functioning as a unit. Fans love to see everyone get involved.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the point. Pass to Carter. Back to Suggs. Orlando moving the ball around. Caldwell Pope with a screen for Banchero. 4 on the clock. And that one is good.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Garland kicks to Mobley. It's stolen by Banchero. Caldwell Pope against Mitchell. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. It's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson did give me a few minutes to catch up with him. Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, David. To the middle. And there's Banchero on the assist from Wagner.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Garland with the screen for Mitchell. No good with the triple. Magic have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Suggs passes to Banchero. There's 1:59 left to play in the first quarter. That one good for 2.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. With his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
Now, here's Mitchell. Clock at 6. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Mitchell's got 5 now.
Creating the opportunity, Mitchell makes the right call for this situation.
Richard, something amazing about Donovan Mitchell. He averages over 20 points per game every single season.
Yeah, he is just a natural, talented scorer. He beats you in so many different ways. What I like most about his numbers, they go up in the postseason.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Evan Mobley. And it's Okoro in for Max Strus. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Down it goes, his 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
When you shoot hundreds of these shots in gyms by yourself, it will make you automatic just like Mitchell.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. For the Cavaliers, Mobley, he's checked in for Jared Allen. And it's Ty Jerome in for Mitchell. The Magic also changing it up. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Anthony comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Anthony Black in for Suggs. Out to Anthony. Pass to Black. Launches it. Jerome with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Back to Garland. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And it's denied. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Isaac finds Wagner. Outside Anthony. From downtown, it's good from long range.
3 points.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cavaliers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc. And as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
And so in the game for the Magic, we've got Banchero. Anthony is out there with Black. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Bitadze in at the 5 spot. Here's Okoro. Orlando grabs the miss. Here's Black. Nothing on the board. Banchero looking around. Back to Black. For the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Black's got the lead up to 3 now for the Magic.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic superstar says it's like anything in life. It's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin, but you just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. VA thanks. Max Strus is checked in for the Cavaliers. Garland comes in for Green. Hunter kicks to Strus. And he's good on the 3 ball. Strus has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to De Silva. Back to Black. Banchero outside. And again, it's the Magic from deep. Richard, we know how hard the game is to play. But I think we also know how hard the game is to officiate.
I I agree, Kevin. I think the one thing about basketball is that it's constant movement. There are plays happening all around the referees. It's not like football where every 45 seconds you run another play. In 45 seconds, you could have had a different 5 or 6 possessions. That puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the referees.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Orlando.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And they've also been feeling it from beyond the arc. Good start for them so far.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Evan Mobley. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look, and again it's Orlando with a 3.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
Garland dishes to Hunter. Over Carter, down it in the Orlando lead as they cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Hunter.
That's a confident play there. Great execution.
And the improvement, RJ, from Garland's dribble drive game has been immense.
Kevin, his confidence when he is ready to attack is next level. He's got great footwork. He's got a great handle. Very few defenders can stay in front of him in a one-on-one situation.
And the biggest reason Banchero went first overall, Paolo brings you playmaking ability at 6'10". He's got a very rare skill set for that size.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter, with about 3 minutes gone by.
And Garland doesn't back down from contact. In fact, he's a player that welcomes it.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And Cleveland making a change here. Wade's checked in. And a switcher also for Orlando. Bitadze's checked in. And Garland comes to help. There's Wagner with the 3. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Garland, the pass to Hunter. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 3 assists in the game. There's 31 seconds left now here in the second. To the paint. Here's Carter. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And here is Hunter. He has 5. Wade, a screen on Clark. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Hunter's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Cavs. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Magic out in front, leading by a point. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Paolo Banchero, guys, has been exceptional.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
Mitchell and Strus are your wingmen. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Garland in at the point. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, last season the Magic extended Coach Jamal Mosley's contract through 2028. He said, it's not about me. I just want each one of these guys to reach their full potential. This game has been good to all of us. I want to be part of maximizing how great they can be on and off the court. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And that one's good, Wagner.
Liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Mobley against Banchero. They get it back. Garland, that's for two. Breaks a big high bounce and goes in. Garland's got 6 points.
Quick release jumper from Garland there, showing how fast he can get rid of it.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Caldwell Pope for three. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Outside Garland. Shot clock at 5. Bruce in the corner. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Orlando leading by 5. There's the lob to Carter. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Hunter's checked in for Max Strus. And a switcher also for Orlando. Anthony Black's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. So, Richard, when you look at Max Strus, what does he provide for this team?
Well, one, he's battle-tested, Kevin. He's a fearless shooter, and he's a guy that can get on a roll and hit clutch shots.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
And it's Mitchell missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Yes, and the foul. It's on Jalen Suggs.
How about the strength and focus on that one? It's clear Hunter up to the challenge at finishing on a physical defense.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Okoro, he's checked in for Jared Allen. And it's Ty Jerome in for Garland. Orlando also making some changes. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Wendell Carter. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Banchero. And Anthony subbed in for Suggs. The shot by Anthony, no good. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. And that one's good, Mitchell.
Look at that grittiness of Mitchell. He hits resistance inside and still gets through it.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And stolen by Mobley. Here's Jerome. Black grabs the board.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. We'll take a quick break there. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the court for Orlando, Isaac out there with Banchero. Then there's Cole Anthony. Then there's Black. And it's Bitadze in at the 5. Home in the paint. Isaac outside. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Here's Black to the inside. Bitadze. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Strus against Banchero. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Oh, good to see that Banchero has options. If he can't penetrate, your game has to be multifaceted in the league.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. For the Cavaliers, Jared Allen's checked in for Okiki. Mobley comes in for Hunter. And it's Mitchell in for Ty Jerome. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Carter, he's checked in for Koga Bitadze. Wagner comes in for Isaac. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Anthony. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Black. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Cleveland.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. Outside Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Offensive rebound. That shot no good. Orlando's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Here's Banchero. Good D by Mobley. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 6. And here's Garland for 3. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 4 rebounds in this game. Suggs finds Banchero. 1:29 left in the game. Carter with a screen on Strus. Banchero, that's good.
He better get used to these late game scenarios. Banchero getting a nice taste of it right there.
Allen with the screen for Mobley. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Mobley's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Banchero.
And all eyes on Banchero here. They want to see how he handles some intense pressure.
Good on the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. So he gets them both.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Allen, a screen on Banchero. Mobley kicks to Garland. Trifecta!
And Garland just delivers in a crucial moment. What a shot.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Jamal Mosley was going over with his team. He told them to pick up the pace. He said, if we're going to win, we have to seize this moment and act fast. He said, go all out or go home. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second team foul.
A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
Team foul. At the line for your Cavaliers.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Nails the tray.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
At the line for your Cavaliers.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. 26 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Banchero. The 17-footer. It's good! And now they trail by just 4.
And for his position, Banchero, great vision and willingness to make the extra pass.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Darius Garland.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Banchero outside. There's the 3. Jared Allen grabs the miss. And that's an intentional foul.
His second. Teams in the penalty. At the line for your Cavaliers.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear.
these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Kelly Oubre out there with George. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 2. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
For 3, Bridges. It's rebounded by George.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Here's Grimes. He's guarded by Bridges. 3 on the clock. For 3, Maxey. Towns with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Brunson outside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
For 3, George. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Hart. And he drives in. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Takes a 3. And the 76ers another 3.
Paul George's shooting form is just so pretty. This guy's ability to make shots so easy.
Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
Now here's Oubre, and keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Tom Thibodeau gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him what he told his team in regards to how to guard Paul George tonight. He told me Paul is a tremendous player. I told our guys that when he's attacking, we need to help one another out. It has to be a team effort defending him. So it sounds like he'll be sending plenty of defenders PG-13's way.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Achua's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Bridges.
Substitution on the court.
1:36 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Brunson. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Brunson's got 5 now.
I think in today's NBA, you've got to be a 3-level scorer. The midi is good for Jalen Brunson.
Here's Yabusele. Pass to Grimes. Now here's George. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Boy, nice job by Paul George to make himself available. Gets to his spot and gets it off quickly.
Brunson passes to Hart. 55 seconds left now in the first quarter. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Bridges, he's checked in for New York. Payne comes in for Jalen Brunson.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Towns. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Left side, Edwards. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Butler comes in for Maxey. Now here's Bridges. Yet to see a basket. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first. Robinson, a screen on Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Knocks down the long J.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter, getting lots of great looks. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the 76ers.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
We've got Mikal Bridges. Miles McBride is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Achua in at the power forward position. That's the group for New York starting the second. And Doris, you talk about the bounciest big men in the association. Mitchell Robinson's on the short list.
Come on now, this guy is a game changer as a lob threat and rim protector. He's grown up so much in terms of avoiding foul trouble, and he's putting in the work on the offensive end. Mitchell Robinson is a big-time player.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
18-14.
Outside Butler. Robinson against Embiid. Outside Edwards. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Here's McCain. Rebounded by Payne. Knicks trail by 4. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, the Sixers' 2 stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you. Butler against Payne. Stolen by Payne. Bridges down low. Guarded by Edwards. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, when Mikal Bridges was drafted in 2018, his hometown team, the Philadelphia 76ers, elected to trade him after selecting him.
And B.A., he made no secret of the fact that that was a heartbreaking moment at the time. Consider that his mom actually worked in the Sixers front office in those days. But in the end, he has carved out one heck of a career.
Embiid just brushing off the contact inside.
And that's the hunger that Embiid plays with. He just gobbles up the miss and goes back up for the score.
McBride, he's checked in for New York.
Miles McBride.
We've got 1:55 left in the first half. Back to Brunson. It's deflected. And here's Oubre. No made baskets yet. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well, he's got length and he's got ups, and Kelly Oubre knows how to finish despite the contested shot.
Brunson passes to Anunoby. There's 1:17 left in the first half. Pass to Towns. 4 on the clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And Brunson gets it to go.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Now Oubre. And here's Embiid, covered by Towns. The fader. Embiid misses.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Pass to Achua. The 3 is up. Rebound by the 76ers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Oubre, he's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Well, how about the length and athletic ability of Kelly Oubre Jr.? Go ahead in there.
Brunson passes to Achua. Achua with a screen on George. Back to Achua. The kick out to Brunson. Some solid defense from Maxey.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Pass to Oubre from outside the arc. Sinks the tray. Oubre's got 7. And so it's Philadelphia with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Paul George has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. Joel Embiid is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Maxey. Then there's George. And it's Grimes in at the 2 guard. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite 3-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Back to Anunoby. He on the arc. He drops it from range.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
George outside. Maxey with a screen on Anunoby. George, no good. And Towns has got the ball here for New York. Trailing by 4. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Second half of basketball. Just over a minute played so far. Now here's Bridges. He's got 5. Back to Hart. Just 5 to shoot. There's the triple. And again, New York with the triple.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Pass to Oubre from deep 3-point range. It's rebounded by New York. New York with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Now it's Hart. Back to Brunson. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better. Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Brunson passes to Towns. Back to Brunson. Fires the 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Philadelphia's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Joel Embiid is setting records with his scoring. He said, when I get stuck into just being a scorer, that's not the best version of me. I like sharing the ball. As you've seen the last couple of years, the teams that have won, they move the ball. Nothing is static. So that's how we should play. Pretty simple, Brian.
Yeah, great understanding, right? Thanks, Allie. Embiid, a screen on Anunoby. It's George on the drive. Can't connect from short range. Knicks trail by 3. Over to the left wing. Here's Brunson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Paul George.
Well, despite his size, Jalen Brunson loves to operate in the painted area.
Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Maxey, the Knicks pull it in.
The defense not a factor there. Very surprising he couldn't capitalize.
Back to Brunson. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. The rebound by Yabusele. Philadelphia has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Pass to Maxey. This one for 3. Knocks down the triple. Maxey's got 9 points in the quarter.
And just so good at playing at high speed. Maxey gets the ball and takes the fast shot.
Brunson looks it over. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. What a performance for Tyrese Maxey. He has been the... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Karl Anthony Towns, also OG Anunoby out there. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Cameron Payne, and it's Kolek in at the shooting guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Gordon against Anunoby. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
So both teams changing it up here. Doris, OG Anunoby helped the Raptors so much on their title run in 2019.
Yeah, the hard part is he was never able to suit up for the NBA Finals. To get through the season and then have an injury at that point, heartbreaking for a player. But consider, he's the first UK-born player to win an NBA title, and that cannot be taken away.
Knicks trail by 7. Towns outside. Anunoby on the wing. Bridges outside. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And this is what you call putting it all together on the offensive end. Go ahead, Mikal Bridges.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. New York making a switch here. Brunson's checked in. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Outside Maxey. Clock at 4. From the arc. And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds now. Maxey against Brunson. Floats one up. Look at Brunson, tough in the lane.
Oh, that's a silky jump shot, playing right over the top of the defense. Mr. Brunson, how good are you?
Outside Oubre to the paint. That's good from Embiid on the assist by Oubre. Oubre's got his 4th assist in this one. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. 4-point game. Driving in. What a finish. Jalen Brunson.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
Pass to Embiid. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Hart. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
How about the calm demeanor of Towns? Well made for pressure situations.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Embiid inside. Towns on him. Oh, Embiid in the face of tough D.
One thing you can say about Embiid, he never shrinks from the moment.
Brunson up top. Maxey covering. And it's New York with another.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Here's Embiid. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, I love the use of the shot fake by Embiid. Smart basketball there.
2 shots.
So he drops them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
In tense situations at the line, they can count on him to keep this cool.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Here's Brunson.
You have to be aware of Embiid at all times. He's an outstanding shot blocker.
Maxey surveys to the inside. Here's Embiid. Cash.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the game. Brunson misses, and they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Second team foul.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5.
2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
Outside Hart, lets it go from deep. He connects! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3.
The beauty of Jalen Brunson, you can play him at the 1 or the 2, but we know he's always going to put the pass on time and on target.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he does get the second one. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. Here's Brunson. Lets the 3 fly. Paul George pulls it in. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Third personal foul. 4th team foul.
And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that puts him up 5. So it's Philadelphia picking up the win. This was a hard fought. Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
When you take a look at how these teams play, is it fair to expect a slower pace of the game?
I certainly think so, partner. I mean, both teams are extremely disciplined. They're not really interested in going up and down in a windshield wiper fashion. They value taking care of the ball and playing in the half court.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards, and it's Carter in at the 5 down low. So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. And the 3 ball is good.
Tell you what, doesn't matter whether he's on the move or standing still, Leonard is a flat-out laser shooter.
And here is Suggs. And it's sent back by Lopez. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Suggs passes to Carter.
Tell you what, it's not easy to fool Lopez on the defensive end now. Good job from him to bother that shot.
Brook Lopez worth every penny as he secured a nice raise last season.
Yeah, you know, he's a combination of a three-point shooting big who's also an elite rim protector. That's a heck of a combination and a valuable one in today's game.
And both free throws good for Prince.
Well, I like the fact that Prince does a good job picking his spots. He's not a guy that forces things. Kind of lets the game come to him naturally.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Back to Banchero. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Lillard outside. Lopez a screen on Suggs. Kuzma outside. From outside the arc. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Suggs kicks to Caldwell Pope. No good from outside. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Giannis. And he banks in the layup.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Wagner passes to Caldwell Pope. Antetokounmpo against Banchero. Bangs home the trifecta.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Prince outside. Pass to Lopez. Here's Kuzma. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go with the 3. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Hey, guys, no better answer than that. Right back at you. Kuzma not taking any time getting those points back.
Now, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Bobby Portis has checked in for the Bucks. And a change for the Magic. Bitadze's checked in. A different look for Milwaukee. Sims is checked in, and Trent subbed in for Kyle Kuzma. The Magic also changing it up. Anthony comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and Blacks subbed in for Jalen Suggs. Now here's Lillard. And he makes that one. Lillard's got 5.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
Wagner wide open. Hits it from 3-point range.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Now, here's Lillard. He has 5, and he's able to get it back. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 7.
Lillard is tough in there, muscling that one home.
Anthony against Porter. Anthony's shot is off. Bucks leading by 3. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game call. Porter finds Lillard. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Lillard's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Milwaukee. Anthony taking his time here. Takes a 3. No good, shot missing. And so it's Milwaukee. with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We come back right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. We've got Banchero. Black is out there with Anthony. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Bitadze in at the 5. Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
Here's Giannis. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Few better than Giannis completing the play. Incredible strength plus excellent agility.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bucks?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the 3-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Giannis rips it down.
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Lopez, he's checked in for the Bucks. Prince comes in for Green. Orlando also making some changes. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. And it's Suggs in for Anthony. Back to Banchero. For 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Banchero's got 6 points. Drawing fouls, Clark getting to the line, all part of the game, but do you think players try and draw fouls too often now?
I do in some cases, but I think it's more on an individual basis. I mean, players have to do what they need to do to try to score the ball, but I don't think anybody likes, 1, guys flopping to draw fouls, and then 2, whining when fouls aren't called. You know, if you're defending Isaac, guys, you got to honor his jumper. He's a very capable scorer from there.
Lopez, a screen on Isaac. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Banchero. And again, it's Orlando converting.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alderson.
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better we can be. Kevin?
Yeah, you followed this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan.
Boy, that's just the toughness basket by Suggs right there. Remember now, this young man was an all-state football player in high school.
Outside Portis. Lopez dishes to Lillard. Sinks the three-pointer. 13 points in the game.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Wagner. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Wagner will battle you inside now. He's not afraid to embrace and even initiate contact.
Outside Portis. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Suggs against Lillard. Over Suggs. And it's Lillard missing.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Pass to Wagner. Good on the three-point shot. Wagner's got 8 points.
Attacking right away. Once Wagner has the ball, he doesn't even think about it. Take it and go.
Lillard outside. Lopez with the ball. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Orlando out in front. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Prince out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 seed. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Suggs against Lillard. Out to Carter. Pass to Caldwell Pope. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And it's Suggs missing. And so it's Prince with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. The lead is 2. Lopez, a screen on Suggs. Good on the triple. Lillard's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And it's Banchero missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Clark, what in the world is left for Giannis to accomplish at this point?
You know, Kevin, I don't know, quite honestly. I mean, perhaps more championships or MVPs. He's really done it all. Maybe a scoring title, but whatever he does from this point on, it's only going to add to what's been a Hall of Fame career. Boy, I like Suggs knocking down that mid-range jump shot. That's what the defense gave him. Make them pay for it.
Here's Lillard. 19 points in the game. From past the arc. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And it's Banchero missing. Bucks leading by 9. Prince outside. Fader on the way. That one off the back iron and out. Orlando's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Kicks it out to Banchero. Releases. Rebounded by the Bucks. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. 1:12 left here in the third quarter. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
His size and length and touch make Giannis one of the best finishers in the paint.
Suggs passes to Wagner. Carter with a screen on Giannis. Inside, Carter. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. On offense here, the Bucks. They're on a 14-2 run here. Lillard outside. Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Here's Suggs. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Boy, Jalen Suggs just playing right through contact. I love his energy and aggressiveness there.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Smith checked in for Lopez. Bobby Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. Prince checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Kevin Porter subbed in for Taurean Prince. Orlando also making some changes. Goga Bitadze is checked in for Wendell Carter. Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero. And Anthony subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Here's Lillard. And the shot is good. Lillard's got 11 in the second half.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The Bucks on top as they end the third quarter with a massive 16-5 run. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, put the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Anthony is out there with Black. Then there's Banchero. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Bitadze in at the center. Here's Anthony. Takes it inside. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got his fourth rebound in this one. Green kicks to Trent. Quarter passes to Antetokounmpo. Outside, Green. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Giannis has got 3 assists now in this one. Trent against Anthony. And the layup's good off the glass.
Kept moving and found an opening. Staying active. Anthony grinding for that bucket in tight.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Gary Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Kevin Porter. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Wagner comes in for Isaac. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Cole Anthony. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Black. And Lillard kicks to Kuzma. Drills the three-pointer.
Boy, Kuzma superb at finding space along the perimeter and shooting the ball with confidence. And he's got great range, too.
Pass to Banchero. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Lillard against Suggs. Launches a 3, and there's Lillard on the assist by Giannis. Lillard's got 27 points.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away. Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
With the teardrop, and Giannis with a nice bucket inside. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points this quarter. Suggs up top. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Damian Lillard.
And the future Suggs has is certainly promising. An effective combo guard who can really get it going at times.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Green comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Trent's checked in for Prince. And Porter subbed in for Lillard.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Bucks.
Tonight they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Lillard.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
Pass to Suggs. A 3-ball. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo with the ball. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Porter Jr. First personal foul. Second team foul.
A free throw drops for Suggs.
Line for the Magic. Jalen Suggs. Taking 2.
Both free throws good from Suggs. There's 25 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. He's covered by Banchero.
Another night we see Giannis at his best. This defense doesn't have a clue as to how to guard it.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. And the outcome of this one was thank you for that, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Here are the 5 for Philadelphia. We've got Paul George. Joel Embiid is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Maxey, and it's Grimes in at the 2. Now here's Giddey. Giddey with a screen on Oubre. Zealous' shot is good.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Billy Donovan had a few moments to share with me. I talked with him about Joel Embiid and asked him what he wants his team to do against him defensively. And he said, I told our big guys to play with physicality out there, but to also know when to go straight up and not let him bait us into silly fouls. It's not an easy assignment, but coach seemed confident in their chances of containing Joel. Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Vucevic. The bank shot, no good. Right side, Maxey. Down low. Here's Embiid. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
Ball finds Giddey. Vucevic, a screen on George. To the middle. And Vucevic slams it in.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Embiid, good.
And we know Embiid has this kind of touch from deep. Nice triple.
Pass to Buzelis. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
And you look at Matas Buzelis. Size, touch, feel for the game too, Graham.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who'll keep things moving. Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Outside Maxey. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. And that one's good. Embiid's got 7 points.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Timeout. Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So both teams making some changes here. White finds Jones. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. White, the pass to Jones. 4 on the clock. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. 55 seconds left in the first quarter here. Maxey against Jones. And it's Maxey missing. Bulls trail by 7. Outside Jones. Giddey's checked in for Chicago. Embiid, he's checked in for the Sixers. Butler comes in for Maxey.
Substitution on the court.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Philadelphia leading by 7. Pass to Embiid. Up and over Smith. Again, Philadelphia.
Yeah, the big man Embiid just capable of sticking it from these in-between spots.
Here's Giddey. Still without a bucket. Smith with a screen on Edwards. Now Jones fires from deep. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Joel Embiid, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Philadelphia. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. More 2K. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the 76ers?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
Josh Giddey out there with Williams. Then there's Ayo Dosunmu. Then there's Jalen Smith. And it's Jones in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. And that one's good. Giddey.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Here's McCain. Three-pointer Embiid. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound. Bulls trail by 4. Pass to Giddey. Smith with a screen on Edwards. Here's Giddey. Rebound by the 76ers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's McCain. Smith with the rebound. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. And Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Gordon, he's checked in for Edwards.
Number 23, Eric Gordon.
Here's McCain. No points so far. He gets it in there. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Chicago. Ball comes in for DeSumo. Oubre, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Grimes comes in for Butler. From the right block, it's good. Off the glass. Vucevic has got his second basket of the game. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. They set the pick, and here's Oubre from the arc. Ball with the rebound.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Fires the 3. Drops in the 3.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Here's Yabusele. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Vucevic. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Embiid's got 11 points.
Come on. I mean, what can you do defensively? Embiid is pretty much impossible to guard when his jumper is on.
Minute 32 left in the second quarter. Vucevic, the pass to Williams. From deep, Giddey sends it home from three-point land. 5 points in the game.
Well, that's basically a warm-up 3 for him. The defense can't allow him that caliber of attack.
For Chicago, Ellis is checked in for Williams. DeSumo comes in for Giddey, and it's Kobe White in for Jones. Oubre on the wing. He's guarded by White. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, you still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Smith, he's checked in for DeSumo. Pass to Vucevic. Fades back. Again, the Bulls score.
You can see the work Vucevic has put into his jumper, the efficient mechanics, and he has such a soft touch.
Ball against Maxey. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And the Bulls making a change here. Jones is checked in. Philadelphia shooting their first free throw this game.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
White with a screen on George. Three-pointer, Ellis. And George with some nice D. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Here's Bona. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Outside Jones. Pass to Ball. Here's Ellis. Here's Vucevic. This is the baby hook. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Philadelphia on top, up by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Taking a look at Philadelphia. We've got Kelly Oubre. He's out there with George. Joel Embiid is out there with Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 2 guard. Maxey passes to Embiid. Lets it go from 11. And it's cleared by Vucevic. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach. But when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as a coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole. That is Stan Van Gundy. Maxey passes to Embiid. Embiid just too tall inside.
Flat out dominant. Joel Embiid having his way tonight.
Pass to Vucevic. It's Giddey on the wing. George defending. And that one's good. Giddey's got 7.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
He's so tough to stop. Even when you hit Embiid, he possesses the strength to muscle shots in.
Philadelphia shooting their second free throw attempt on the night.
At the line for one.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Boy, you look at Joel Embiid. He's playing really well right now.
Well, he's having his way inside, so they've got to figure it out. Time to talk it over.
Pass to Buzelis. There's Ball with a 3. Pure from three-point range. Ball's got his second basket.
Nice quick trigger from Ball right there. Good at sizing up the defense and knowing when to shoot off the pass.
George a screen on Ball. For 3, Maxey connects from downtown. And the 76ers lead by 1.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Outside Oubre. Another 3 for Philadelphia. Man, what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
Pass to Buzelis. Vucevic, a screen on Oubre. Three-pointer, Buzelis. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
I think it's great to see that kind of confidence in a young guy like Buzelis.
George passes to Embiid. Oh, wow! Embiid, so strong.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Back to Giddey. Ball outside. Picked by Vucevic. 4-3. Ball no good. The 76ers have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Maxey passes to Grimes. Beyond the arc. Chicago with a rebound. Ball left side. Vucevic draws the double. Williams is checked in for Chicago.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. From Pete Giddey. Buries it from 3. Giddey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, that's a great find by White. He's such a clever and deceptive combo guard.
Now here's Maxey. He has 6. Inside. The fadeaway. That shot off.
Well, when he's got space to operate inside like that, he is not going to hesitate.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Chicago ahead. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Jalen Smith, Josh Giddey out there with Williams. Then there's DeSumo, and it's Jones in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Outside Giddey. Jones with a screen on Edwards. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Butler taking his time here. Pass to Embiid. Here's Yabusele. Williams defending.
Yeah, and Embiid is smart to keep his options open. No reason he has to complete every play.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing by 2. Yep, that one goes.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
The control and focus from Embiid, able to absorb hits from the defense and still finish.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. White, he's checked in for DeSumo. And it's Ball in for Jones. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Thank you for that, Allie.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
For 3, George drills it from deep. And the 76ers lead by 3.
Well, this is what he does, a proven scorer in the clutch.
Pass to Vucevic. 2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Misses the jumper from the wing.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Here's Embiid. It's Embiid going to work inside.
And one thing you can say about Embiid, he never shrinks from the ball.
Ball, a screen on George. Pass to Vucevic. Over Embiid. And it's Vucevic again missing.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Embiid inside, covered by Vucevic. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
This right here, whew, this is how you want to play the game. With passion, with energy, just great hustle play right there.
Ball outside to end the run. And Vucevic lays it up and in. Vucevic has got 9 points here in the second half.
This is Vucevic's comfort zone. Even when the D is good, his offense is sometimes just better.
Embiid inside, working on Vucevic. It's hauled in by White. And so here is Chicago. 6-point game. The rebound by Maxey. They break out 5-on-3. And Vucevic with the block.
It's awesome seeing Vucevic go after blocks. When he makes his presence felt, it makes a difference.
Money.
And if you're wondering why the score is so high, look to the defense being played. Not good.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. So he comes up empty at the line. Chicago with the ball. Trailing by 4. Buzelis. Here's White. Count it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the play.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
A very successful visit to the line for him. Now this is a 2-possession game.
And Chicago has possession. White finds Vucevic. Shoots over Embiid. And too long on the shot. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
So he gets them both. And it's a 6-point ball game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
Three-pointer, Buzelis. White for 3. And knocks down the 3.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game. Here's White. Three-pointer, Buzelis. And so it's Philadelphia with the W. And they barely squeezed out the win here. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up.
anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the one spot. Carter with a screen on Hart. To the paint, 4 on the shot clock. And then Carter with the jam.
Always a threat to score. Banchero, that time with a sweet find.
Anunoby outside. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Suggs with the ball. Pass to Carter. Tries a 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. The Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning. It's the ways they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Now here's Hart. Off target with his 3. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Wagner outside. Back to Banchero. To the middle. Looking for Carter. He gets it there. The shot. No good. Towns with the defensive effort. Now Brunson. Bridges outside. Brunson against Suggs. Pass to Hart. for Banchero. Hart, that's good.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Caldwell Pope outside. Wagner outside. Here's Banchero. Buries the long-range jumper.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the Magic retired the first jersey number in their franchise's history, that of our esteemed colleague and Hall of Famer, Shaquille O'Neal. Orlando's #1 pick back in 1992, Jack went on to lead them to their first NBA Finals appearance in 1995. The honor is well-deserved, Kevin.
Yep, he's our teammate, isn't he, David? We love him as a guy, and we love him as a player. Catching up on the changes for New York. Achua comes in for OG Anunoby, and Miles McBride subbed in for Mikal Bridges. GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
Brent, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think it amazes both of us that Jalen Brunson fell to the second round, the 33rd pick back in 2018. So with that in mind, how has he overcome the doubters?
Well, the first thing he got was opportunity, Kevin, and that's all you can ask for as a young player. What he was able to do in Dallas opened up the eyes of a lot of people to what he was capable of as a point guard in the league. But trust me, Jalen Brunson has never stopped believing in his ability and confidence to dominate a game the way that we've seen him do that in the past couple seasons.
The Magic trail by 6. 30 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Anthony. Lets it go from 14. And it goes down 2 points. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Now here's Brunson. It's blocked. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Knicks up by 4. And we'll be back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Knicks.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Achua is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Payne. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Now, here's Banchero. And Robinson comes to help. Isaac kicks to Banchero. Shot clock at 6. From the arc. Black, no good. The Knicks leading by 4. And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season, it's really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round. But it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
Black the pass to Anthony. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
There's a screen by Robinson. Hit the crossover, and it's finished off by Payne as he lays it in. Payne's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Knicks. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Magic. And Greg, you talk about toughness, a compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Towns is checked in for the Knicks. OG Anunoby comes in for Miles McBride. Orlando also making some changes. Wendell Carter comes in for Goga Bitadze. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Isaac. Now here's Towns. He's got 6. Good work defensively by Carter.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Anthony looking it over. Lets the 3 fly. Right on that shot. With that, the Knick lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Suggs.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
Here's Towns. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Towns has got 9.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now, here's Suggs. He has 5. And then Carter with the dunk.
And this is what you love about Carter. Sets great picks, and he's a monster rolling toward the cup.
So for the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Precious Achiuwa. Miles McBride comes in for Bridges. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. Then for the Magic, Goga Bitadze's checked in for Banchero. Franz Wagner comes in for Black. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Anthony. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game is played more competitively, and talking trash is welcome. I had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. And that combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks. Here's Brunson. No good that time. The Magic trail by 4. Wagner outside. Back to Suggs. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Robinson pulls it in.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Here's Brunson. God, what a play!
That is fun to watch. Lets it go at the very last second.
Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating for the defense.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The Magic, 19.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Towns, he's really been playing well.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
And so in the game for the Magic, sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell-Pope and Wagner. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Suggs in at the point guard position. Banchero against Hart. Wagner wide open. Cans it from downtown.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
You know, Brent, when you talk about home court advantage, the Knicks have one of the best.
Well, New York is so electric, and just, I have memories, Kevin, of walking out on that court and it just feeling different. So the Mecca is back, and when it's loud, it is delicious.
And so determined. Bridges finds a way to get the shot up and in. Now to the line.
The Magic trail by 8. Caldwell-Pope outside. Wagner kicks to Banchero. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
And he's got a nice fluid motion on his long-range shots. I think Banchero will be a consistent three-point shooter at the NBA level.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Anunoby kicks to Hart. Towns a screen on Banchero. Hart, that's good.
Hart does a little bit of everything on the offensive end. He creates, he can score. This time knocks down the three.
Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Banchero. Looking for Carter, he gets it there. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And because of Carter Jr.'s finesse and athleticism, his teammates trust him to finish those alley-oops in style.
Caldwell Pope against Hart. Towns a screen on Caldwell Pope. Just 5 on the clock. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Hart. That's 12 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Caldwell Pope outside. Banchero outside. Pass to Wagner. Fires from deep. Knicks with the rebound. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Brunson outside. With some arc. That's tipped, and he recovers it. The second chance effort. And it's Suggs with the rebound. The Magic trail by 9. Caldwell Pope dishes to Banchero. Back to Caldwell Pope. 1:09 left to play in the third. Banchero is screened for Suggs. Nailed from three-point land. Suggs has got 8.
And this is a guy who is really comfortable with the ball in his hands. Suggs so dangerous in the pick and roll.
And it's Towns penetrating, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
For New York, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness of Towns is a lethal concoction, a prime-time player who poses many problems for the defense.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Achua, he's checked in for Hart, and Miles McBride subbed in for OG Anunoby. Here's Anthony, back to Black. Shoots over Brunson, and it's good off the back rim and in. Black's got his first bucket in this one. New York leading by 6. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Brunson outside. Back to Bridges. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. Bucket is good. Bridges has got 7 now in this quarter.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
And so it's the New York Knicks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Anunoby Payne out there with Miles McBride. Then there's Achua, and it's Towns in at the 5. That's the 5 for New York right now. Pass to Payne. Back to Towns. Clock at 6. The 3. Black grabs the board. The Magic trail by 6. And here's Banchero. Shoots over Achua. And it's Banchero missing. New York's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. Here's Payne. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Payne's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Knicks. Orlando's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent for the Knicks. Hart, he's checked in for Achua. Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. He said to his guys, we need to push the pace more. Come on, guys, we're at our best when we're attacking in transition. Energy up now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. The Magic trail by 8. Caldwell Pope right side. Now one near Suggs as he lets it go. Another miss by Orlando. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooters.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Hart with the screen for Anunoby. Here's the three. Traps in the tray. Anunoby's got the lead up to 9 now for the Knicks.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Carter with a screen on Hart. Banchero, that's good.
Excellent work in the screen and roll. Banchero solid at knowing when to shoot in those sets.
Brunson against Suggs. And it's Brunson missing. The Magic trail by 6. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
He's so reliable with the ball in his hands. Caldwell Pope wanted that shot, and he got it.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Suggs passes to Banchero. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And he commits the intentional foul.
Carter Jr. Second personal foul. First team foul.
A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
True, but no need to rush it. Play smart.
Got that one up quick. And the Knicks lead by 7.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5.
At the line, 2 shots.
And he is unable to get the second one. Here's Orlando now.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
Banchero kicks to Suggs. No good from 3-point territory. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
14 foul.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
Can't afford these defensive breakdowns, especially down the stretch.
Yeah, breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Fourth personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game. So a close game sees New York take this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure.
Offenses, and they're not just talented, they're relentless.
And it's the Pacers to start out. And now Indiana's starting group. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Emhart, the 1 and the 2. And it's Nesmith in at small forward. And the basket by Halliburton.
Yeah, give Halliburton credit for staying with the play. You've got to be able to fend off that defense and still finish.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Kuzma for 3. And it's Tyrese Halliburton with the rebound. Outside Nesmith. Pass to Siakam. That one is off. Good work defensively by Lopez. And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
You know this, if you're open, you can count on Brook Lopez to find you. He uses his height to spot open teammates.
Siakam outside. Pass to Nesmith. Down low. Here's Halliburton. And there it is for him.
Well, you love when guards are unafraid to get to the painted area and finish. Go ahead, Tyrese.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lopez. And here's Lillard. Gets an open look and hits it. Lillard's got 5 now.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Turner, no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
2 points. That one goes.
Boy, smart decision from Kuzma right there. Skilled getting the basketball to his teammate.
Halliburton outside. Over Lillard. Offensive rebound, Pacers. Here's Siakam. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant. But even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
Oh, what a mid-air adjustment. You know, he had to alter his release point, but didn't let it throw off the shot.
Pass to Nesmith. Turner, a screen on Kuzma. Back to Turner. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, this is where Miles Turner excels. Set the screen, roll to the basket, make sure your hands are up and ready to receive.
Lopez passes to Kuzma. 41 seconds left in the first quarter. Hits a three-pointer.
Always solid from deep. Kyle Kuzma, you can't leave that guy open beyond the arc.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And the Bucks making a change here. Portis is checked in. And the Pacers also making a change. Mathurin's checked in. It's Kuzma with the miss. Now here's Nembhard, defended by Lillard. Siakam outside. Launches it. Drains the triple.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Milwaukee out in front, up by 3. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks. Guys?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Green in at the 3. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Mathurin against Green. Toppin left side. McConnell outside. Clock at 6. Walker sets a screen from downtown. Another 3 for Indiana.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
Here's Milwaukee, and keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him.
Oh, my goodness. Gary Trent Jr. saying, Pops, I got a little hops in my game, too.
McConnell with a steal. To the middle. And the jam by Walker.
Nice slam by the big man Walker, making his presence felt there inside.
Walker against Antetokounmpo. Here's Trent. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Trent's gotten 4 this quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's McConnell. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Kevin Porter. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Pass to Lopez. Here's Prince, defended by Halliburton. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Kuzma. It's rebounded by Indiana. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Halliburton. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Halliburton's got 6.
Well, you love to see guys willing to exploit the mid-range. If that's what the defender concedes, go ahead and take it.
Kuzma outside. Hits the trifecta.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Bobby Portis is checked in for Milwaukee. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for McConnell. Bucks on D. Siakam in the post, defended by Portis. Chalk up 2 there. 5 points in the game.
That's why they call him Spicy P, cooking up a mid-range J. Go ahead, Pascal.
Portis outside. Prince finds Kuzma. Kuzma can't get that one to fall. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. And it's a three-point Indiana lead.
And you got to be right up on Mathurin, especially when he's roaming around the mid-range.
Lillard passes to Portis. Kuzma for three. He buries it from three. Kuzma's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Pass to Siakam. Back to Nembhard. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam. Nembhard's got his first bucket in this one.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Lillard outside with 4 on the clock. There's contact, but Lillard slips through.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
Tie game in Milwaukee. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Wow, Damian Lillard really having a great game.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
On the court for the Pacers, Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. And it's Turner in at the center position. On the wing, Nembhard. Siakam outside. Pure from three-point range. Siakam's got 8.
Well, you love the confidence from Pascal Siakam. Ready on the catch, rise and fire. Nicely done.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Lillard! What'd you expect?
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Outside Nesmith. A good look from Siakam, and it's Indiana scoring again.
Now, this is such a critical component to Siakam's game. The face-up ability, nicely done on the jump shot.
You know, Doris, the last few years, Siakam has gotten back to attacking the rim like he once did.
To me, B.A., that's where he's at his best. He's got such length and creativity. You don't want to have to step in his path as a defender. Listen, he knows he's got to shoot the three, but go to your first strength.
Indiana trailing here. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, "I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits." Brian?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you, good stuff there. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Prince. Lillard right side, back to Prince. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Puts up a deep three. The rebound by Turner. Indiana has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Now here's Halliburton. Nembhard outside, takes the 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Here's Lopez. Kuzma outside. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Pass to Prince. Puts up a 3. On target from range. Prince has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Nembhard outside. Siakam with it from outside the arc. Nails it from 3. Siakam's got 11 points in the quarter.
Boy, Pascal Siakam with the big-time answer from 3. Nice.
For 3, here's Lillard. And the Bucks hit again from deep. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Nembhard, good.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And it's Lillard with the ball for the Bucks. Prince, a screen on Halliburton. Pass to Prince. Out of bounds. It'll be Pacers ball. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Kuzma. And the Pacers also making a change. Mathurin's checked in. For Indiana, they've got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Now Nembhard, the 3 ball. He drops it from range. Nembhard's got 7 points in the game.
Well, yet another selfless play from Miles Turner. Pretty pass to his teammate.
Pass to Prince. 19 seconds left in the third quarter here. A nice shot by Lillard.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Oh, yes, sir! Halliburton from deep.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
The third quarter comes to a close. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Green in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Outside, Green. And a miss there on the triple.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Halliburton for 3. Halliburton books the corner 3.
We know Tyrese Halliburton came into the league as a 40% career three-point shooter. Don't leave him that wide open, folks.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Look at Halliburton converting through contact.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Nesmith, he's checked in for Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. Coach knows they're losing the 3 battle, and he told the team, we need to limit their outside looks, force them to put it on the floor, and make them beat us off the dribble. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. The shot's good.
Tyrese Halliburton is putting in work right now. This guy getting to his spots and scoring with ease.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Ooh, strong move from Giannis inside.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Halliburton, count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Prince. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
One of the hardest things to deal with Taurean Prince is trying to match his energy. This guy goes all out every time.
He's perfect from the line this time. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Halliburton against Lillard. Kicks it out to Siakam. 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Halliburton. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
1:11 left in the final quarter. Halliburton with the ball. Outside Nesmith. And here's Siakam for 3. Prince grabs the miss.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Kuzma. And he buries it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Kyle Kuzma stepping up and getting it done.
And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here are the Pacers now. Pass to Turner. Here's Nembhard. And Indiana misses again. Here's Prince. Lillard outside. Offline with a 3. And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Good on the first. And that increases the lead to 6.
At the line for 2.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 7-point game.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
And it's in. And now they trail by just 4.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
Yeah, and if he can stay hot from out there, his three-point shot could be the tool they use to win this game.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5.
2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game. Timeout called, Milwaukee. 17 seconds left to play in the 4th. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
They need to answer fast.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
Here's Prince off the inbound. And it's Tyrese Halliburton with the rebound. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
2 shots.
And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Prince with the bucket.
All night long, the defensive intensity just hasn't been there. They got to figure it out.
Good question. So far, these teams just seem content to shoot it out down the stretch.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Tyrese Halliburton.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. Puts up a deep 3. No good. And so it's Indiana winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.